Good morning. In this week's edition of Lisa at 49, grown mama of adults, nana, widow, esthetician, low income, small space, that's all gonna change. I've sown a lot of seeds. This week is just me going over the spiritual things that happened to me to help me understand how to zone in on the actual provision of heaven and how it started to change my atmosphere. Still waiting on, to see if I'm gonna have a job. I did start and was able to start door dashing, and that has helped a lot. The little bit of money for, what I can set myself to do in my ability physically. So I'm gonna talk about some things that occurred in my personal life, and we're gonna go from there. So keep following my journey, and it's great to know that I'm growing, things are moving, and the Bible says slowly, steadily, surely. So we'll be keeping up with each other. Good morning. My eyes all puffy. Yeah. Well, good morning. It's January. It's Thursday. I didn't bring it. Shoot, I didn't bring my calendar. I think it's the 24th. Anyways, on my little life journey at this time, I still haven't heard back from any of those interviews. I still don't have any cash. I had to break up with my daughter. Little bit of story time. She has this thing with me. And lately, it's hurting my soul because it's like they don't remember all the love I poured out. I don't know why. The world took it away, or I don't know. But being transparent, when she was born, I had to, nurture her with my husband being on and off about it because he didn't want another baby. And then he died, and she was still a baby. This is my youngest daughter. Now, mind you, all of us had to deal with that. So when she was 18 months. So, I had to take care of all my kids. So when she got, and I was able to not, and my thing was, I want to be in the home. You know, I want to be able to pick them up and see how their day was. You know, be able to talk to them. I didn't want to just have them be on their own after school and whatnot. Maybe that was the fault. Like, maybe I gave them too much. Anyways, by the time she was able to know that he was gone, it was like, not only did I have grief, but now it's her grief. And I'm only talking about her specifically because she's the youngest and she has the most, like, the worst attitude. I nurtured that girl. I was there for her. I took care of her needs. She was a COVID kid, you know, when the pandemic came out. She couldn't go to school. She was a preteen. It hit her hard. I tried to get her active. I did some pretty good things as a mom. I don't know why she doesn't remember. And so now in present time, you know, when I say I'm a Nana and Gray, that's in my vlogs, you know, I saw her born, and I think that maybe I did get in the way of her parenting. Maybe I did get in the way of my role because of my love for my grandbaby. So every time something needs to be addressed, oh, my hand is itching. I hope it means money. You know, I tell my daughter, like, you need to take care of this. Only me. She goes off. Like, she goes off on me. And I'm like, okay. I read my Bible verses. I focus. I go back to love. I'm there for Gray. I'm there for her. Gray's a grandbaby. So what just happened was, I can't take that hurt. It hurts. It hurts because she doesn't trust me, and she looks at me in a way that I don't need that. I don't care who you are, you know? If you see me in a light that is icky, which I don't know why. I mean, I'm a human, you know? I don't know why, but it's always, you know, I'm a grown woman. I do grown woman stuff. I'm not promiscuous. I don't have men around her. I never have, because whenever I did, she got like completely offended. So I knew her specifically. I knew not to do that. You know, she doesn't pay me. I'm over here at this stage of my life, unemployed, still looking for work, and I had to give up everything 2 times to get to enough security where I didn't have to, because when she turned 18, I stopped getting money. So I was 0 income. And then the pandemic basically took out my business. This is real life, y'all. So I said all that because I've always had this anointing with God. And I've said previously how I feel like I've been brought down real low, but also lifted real high. I'm thankful. Also, I have to be stripped down, like everything taken from me. It'll be given back differently. I know it will, but I don't understand these Christians that walk around with this rich people overjoyed mindset. Like, come on, most of the prophets, they didn't live like that. I'm just like, what God do you serve? Honestly, because the God I serve, he's into a different type of love. It's love, because he loves not just me, he loves other people, and if he knows he can reach them through me, I have to be that vessel. Anyways, back to the story of my daughter. The other night, she's on the phone. Okay, that's another thing. Like, she's a busybody. She's nosy. She's constantly on the phone. Okay, whatever. But you have a child running around. Okay. So I'm doing my Nana thing. Like, I let the baby come be by me. I'm eating my snack. It's like 7 o'clock. She wants a cracker. I gave her a cracker. And I had milk. And so she wanted milk. And I said, you got to ask mommy, because I don't know if she wants you having any milk. She runs back and she's talking to her mom. This girl was not paying attention to her daughter at all. She pushed her away because she was on the phone. So the baby runs back to me and she's like, Nana, I want... She's going back and forth. All she wants is some milk. And I'm like, your mommy should get up and get you the milk at this point. Because I'm over here minding my business, I can't be Nana all the time. I get in trouble. And that's exactly what happened. So Gray got frustrated because her mom was not listening. And she yells in her face, she yelled in her mom's face. I called out to my daughter and I said, she just wants a glass of milk. I called from my side of the house. She comes running over in a rage. You told her to yell at me. And see, that's why I don't like when she's around you. You undermine my parenting. And I was like, no, honey, you're not paying attention. And I'll be the one to tell you. Nobody else will tell her you're wrong. I'm not scared of her. You're wrong. She grabs the baby, come on. She always does that. Lynn, she's mad at me. She takes Gray away from me. All right, I'm done. That breaks my heart. Because how does it look to this child that you're disrespecting me, I'm your mother, but you demand respect from her and me, but you're all kinds of wrong, And this child is 3 and she's learning this. And like I said, I don't know why my daughter just has this issue with me. So I had to take it upon myself to remove myself spiritually and physically. And I told her, I said, you're not paying attention to her. I would never tell her to yell at you. She didn't believe me. It's like, what did I do to you? And I had a long talk with God, like, this was the other night, and I went through all day yesterday just praying because I have to cut them off. I do. I have to let her learn. I can't, I can't keep getting in the way and saving her. And I thought I was being, obedient. But if God is giving somebody a blessing and they squander it, he's going to remove that blessing. I believe, like, I have been such a blessing to her. I've let her talk to me all kinds of way, not pay me for daycare, and I'm unemployed, zero income, no money, And when I get a little bit of money, you know what I do? I'll go get the baby snacks and we'll go to the park, That's what I've been doing, and I'm hoping that seed comes back. But I thank God because this was one of the last straws, because I feel like he's taking everything. He's taking everything. And I repented because I was like, I need to do this for her. I need to do that for her, but he's her father. So even though it hurt, because it's like, Gray and I are so close, Nana, You've seen on my previous vlogs, like, how close I am with her. And you know what? Now, I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's a fine line. And if I'm hindering God's provision and purpose for Leanne, for her leaning on him, yes, I need to remove myself. And she doesn't get it. But I put my foot down and I told her, because she put me in this contract where I would babysit, help her with daycare, and she would pay me. This is going forward when she moves out. Thank God this happened the other night, because I was gonna do it. I can't. I'm in the bed, so this is what vlogging's about, right? I'm not in my car, I'm in my bed. It's so cozy. This is the most amazing thing after the transparency I gave you about what I had to do with my daughter and her child. I cried so hard. I really did, because her little button chin and the way she tells me everything. The little one, and I felt like I was over loving that. That was getting me, And it's like crazy, because you can get this overwhelming love and attachment. Maybe it's just me and the person that I am, but because at my age, it's like I know so much more about nurturing. But there has to be discipline too, So anyways, going on, I got through that, and it helps now that I talked to her and I said, we can't hang out like we usually do. We can't. But you know what God did for me? It's like I let that go, like Isaac and Abraham. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine, like, having to take your child and potentially sacrifice that child to God? And God provided another sacrifice. It's a level. It's a level. And it's amazing. The spiritual realm right now is like full. It's full. So when I told the universe, like, I'm more important than anybody else, like, it listened. And I'm not saying, not calling my Most High Yahweh the universe, but I'm just saying it was like, there's there's activations of words and seeds sown by what you do in life. And if you're over loving someone more than yourself, that's what you're gonna get. When I started to make myself count, then things started happening for me. For one, I started to get up more and just say, you know what? I'm going to be intentional. I'm going to find free things to do. You know, thank God I still have my car. That's a miracle in itself. And I had gas. That's a blessing. So I got up, and that's when I was going to the free place, the food bank, whatever it is. But like I said, they had clothes. And they had nicer clothes than Goodwill. Free. Found shoes, found all kind of stuff. And some things I put on Poshmark, you know, I cleaned them up real good. But I got this pajama set. It's pants. This is one things I got. I don't think I showed y'all that, but it has matching pants. Anyway, I got a new pair of Nikes, brand new. So it's like he was preparing me. And my brother gave me this phone. It's a 12. And so now my vlogging is a little bit better. So anyways, I'm just saying the little bitty things that started happening when I started to say, I'm going to get out. I'm going to do things for me. And then this phone let me sign up for DoorDash. So now I'm DoorDashing, and I'm at the point in my life where I can live simply, you know, but I know one day this seed is going to grow. A lot of seeds are going to grow. I'll go into that later, but as much as I've put into the ground, it's going to grow. I will never let myself get back down to a zero balance. Even if I make $50 a week, it will stay that way. If I'm able to put gas into other things and work out other ways of saving my car or whatever I have to do. So that's going forward into this week. And good night, you guys. I'll see you in a little bit.
Does it go over your bed or what?
Mm-hmm.
It's for your bed?
It looks like it, but I don't know. The bottom's not on it. You're thirsty. Look at come on now. Both cute. I made baby grandma a little palette over here. Gotta have that candle going because it's freezing. And mommy said I turn the heater on. Yay, finally. This is my DIY for my clothes, because you can see this is my small little area. That changed because I have so many winter clothes now that I have to put up. And we put this over here for randoms. My view. Okay, it's my bed. This is everything I got. Free or thrifting. This was free. So I don't know if I'm going to try them on, and then they might go on my Poshmark. Yeah. This robe I'm keeping because I needed another one. But it was free. This was brand new, but I washed it. And this was free. They make these little bags out of t-shirts. Look at this. It's a shopping bag made out of t-shirt. I'm gonna use it for something. I don't know. Toting baby snacks. Got this for free. Try it on, but if not, Poshmark. These I'm keeping. They're sweatpants for free. Just comfy stuff, you know. This long sleeve, cute, free. I watched them all really good. Cute little hoodie. This right here is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it because the sleeves are short. I don't really like cut off sleeves, but it's got just beautiful detail. I don't know if the buttons came off or what happened. They're not there, but I don't care about stuff like this. Little holes, because this is a good brand. We'll find out. That's what we got for free. And then I DIY'd a little like coat hanger. It's actually a lamp. So now I can hang up all the bulky stuff. And then got that out of the garage to put the other stuff in. And then we went back today. She being a good girl now. She being a good girl now. Huh. This coat was free. This probably going on Poshmark. And it's a really good brand. It looks like, I'm gonna look it all up for kids. These two things, this silk scarf and this blouse, brand new, free. Leanne got these for free. This set. Great is clean. Leanne got this for free. And then these are my free lists that I made. Let me frijoles. Yummy. Bay leaf in there. They taste so good. And we got the lemons, the grapefruit. I think I showed you these. I grabbed carrots because they were closing. And these at the free food.